we're in this mess because society's lost sight of what's most important. What matters most to me is my faith and my family. And I know I'm not the only one who believes that way. So we're joining together as God-fearing people to take the light into the darkness. You know, it's a long time from when deer season ends to when it begins, and as a hunter, I kind of start getting a little bit anxious. So when I got the invite to go down just north of the Mexico border and hunt free-range aoudad before deer season started, I wasn't about to turn it down.
All right, guys, we are headed to Sonora, Texas. We're going down to meet up with Troy Earhart. It's gonna be me, Kendall Jones, our good friends Christian and Jessica Bond. Looking forward to a good time. I've never killed an aoudad before, so I'm super pumped about this. It is just before deer season in Oklahoma, so we're right here at the end of September, and I'm itching to get into a hunting situation. So this opportunity arose. I couldn't turn it down to be able to go. So we're going to see if we can't put down 3 aoudad. We got some folks that are going to be hunting tonight. I'm not able to make it Sunday. We had church obligation, things like that, but I'm en route. It's about a 7-hour drive, but we are southbound out of Oklahoma headed towards Sonora, Texas. Cannot wait to get on some big free-range aoudad. All right, I'm almost to Abilene, Texas. Had to stop and get gas, and I had to show you guys this. I just had the perfect pump. I'm hoping that's a sign of what this trip's going to be like. Hopefully it'll be incredible, so we'll see. All right, guys, we're fixing to head out here on our evening hunt, and we're going to slip our PTB tactical suppressor on. Got a 6.5 Agara HMR rifle that we're going to be hunting with. That's what I'm going to be using. But anyway, we're going to do a little bit of shooting before we head out. But we got the Master Chief here from PTB Tactical. We're going to get that baby slid on that Agara and do a little bit of shooting and make sure we're good to go and head out. Hopefully somebody will get an aoudad tonight. We'll see how it goes. You know, I've never hunted an aoudad myself, but I've been on some ranches that do hunt for aoudad, and usually those are pretty physical hunts. But these aoudad are actually coming into feeders, so we're hoping to get into some shooting houses, and we're hoping that one of these big rams will give me, Kendall, or Jessica a chance to pull the trigger.
All right, it is our first evening set here in Sonora. We're on the Met.
447.
It's 447 to be precise. Where are we at, Kendall?
We are in Sonora, Texas at the Red Mill Ranch.
That's right. So we're hunting
Low
aoudad.
fence.
That's right.
Free range.
That's right. So we're after these aoudad. It rained all morning through most of the night, and it's actually cleared up a little bit. Got a little bit of a breeze. So
really good.
yeah,
it's
exactly.
Not this Texas heat that we used to.
Exactly. We got our trusty guide back over here. Oh, yeah. You got to know this place. He grew up on it, so this is family's place. So we're excited to be here. Excited to be out here on this hunt. And fingers crossed we'll have some aoudad coming in. Kendall would squeeze down on one.
You better get him ready.
I'll do my job. You make sure
you do your job. You don't got to worry about me.
All right, here we go.
This segment has been brought to you by Vortex, the force in optics. Learn more at vortexoptics.com. And by these fine sponsors. This segment's brought to you by Rambo Bikes. Rambo, taking you places you've never been. Learn more at rambobikes.com. And by these fine sponsors. So me and Kendall are actually in a blind together while Jessica's in another blind just a few hundred yards away. And early on, we're not seeing a lot of aoudad, but we are seeing a ton of whitetail.
Up until now, I had never hunted aoudad before. I had only watched just a few YouTube videos to try to prepare myself for this hunt with shot placement. I had spoke with a few outfitters about that to prepare myself. But other than that, I was just really, really excited to just see them myself with my own two eyes. The aoudad started moving in, and they were led by a couple of ewes. And then the ram started coming in. And I wasn't quite sure which one was Big Red. Big Red was the man that we were looking for. He had been there at that spot time and time again, so we were really hoping he would show up on the evening that I was hunting. There were a couple of other rams coming in, and I wasn't quite sure which one was Big Red. And then he just had this presence about him when he stepped out. He just was so much more dominant. And, you know, as I pulled up my binocs just to kind of take a gander at him, he had a little bit more of a curl, and that just solidified it for me that he was the guy that we were after. As Big Red came in, I knew that he was in range and, you know, I could possibly take a shot. However, the feeder was in the way and the fence was in the way, and that just wasn't the shot that I wanted to take. I wanted him to be outside of the fence. And after what seemed like an eternity of him just pushing some of the other rams around, the ewes, feeding, they finally started to leave. And I knew that if he left out the back, I still wouldn't be able to get a shot. So I was just banking on him either jumping out left or right. As Big Red was getting ready to jump over the fence, I knew I had a very small window, so I went ahead and got my scope on him, just ready to go.
He is down in his tracks.
In his tracks, yes.
Girl, you were shot.
This segment's brought to you by Hunter's Cloak, a complete electronic mist system for complete concealment and attraction. Learn more at hunterscloak.com. And by these fine sponsors. This segment's brought to you by All Seasons Feeders and Blinds. Family owned and operated, making products to help you enjoy the outdoors. Learn more at allseasonsfeeders.com. And by Automatic Manhood, the 6-week video-based Bible study series from Final Descent Outdoors. Order yours at finaldescentoutdoors.com. And by these fine sponsors. Well, Jessica couldn't have made a better shot on this aoudad. Dropped him right in his tracks. No tracking job here.
Good shot, Clark. Yes. All right. Can I wait? This is incredible. This guy, we had to wait for him for so long. He came in and he was just running around all the other rams, and we couldn't really get a clean shot because every time I thought I had a chance, he would, you know, a ewe or one of the other rams would walk in the way. And I really wanted to make sure I had a clean shot, but oh man, my heart's still pounding big time, and I don't even know what to say. It still hasn't sunk in yet, to be honest. So, yeah.
Well, now that Jessica's tagged out, her husband, Christian, is now available to run camera for Kendall. So we're actually gonna split up, go to different blinds, and hope one of us can fill our aoudad tag as well. Well, we've seen a lot of deer, a lot of turkeys. We just haven't seen a big mature aoudad, but all that can change in an instant. So our guide, Troy Earhart, actually spots some aoudad coming out from behind the brush about 150 yards away.
This segment has been brought to you by Cherokee Sports, solutions for the sportsman. To see their full line of innovative products, visit CherokeeSports.com. This segment has also been brought to you by these fine sponsors. Now it's time for the Real Avid Tech Tip of the Week.
I wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys about one of the tree stands from our friends at X-Stand. Now, X-Stand makes a ton of different tree stands. They make hang-ons and climbers and ladder stands, tripods, and a ton of other tree stand related products. But I want to talk about one tree stand in particular, and that's the Expedition hang-on tree stand. The Expedition stand is made from 6061 aircraft aluminum, making it tough and extremely durable. But the real benefit of being made from aircraft aluminum is that this stand only weighs 10 pounds. If you got to pack a stand in at any distance at all, having just 10 pounds to carry in is a huge benefit to that hunter. But just because it's light doesn't mean that it's not big. It actually has a 21-inch by 31-inch platform, giving the hunter plenty of room, even for a guy who wears a size 15 boot like me. The seat actually folds up on the stand so you can have full access to the entire platform. Speaking of the seat, it actually has a 3-inch cushion, making it extremely comfortable even on those all-day sits. The Expedition stand also comes with a quick hitch receiver, allowing you to use multiple stand locations. And it also comes with backpack straps, making it that much easier to carry in to wherever your hunting location might be. To see the full line of products from our friends at Xstand, you can visit their website to find a dealer, check out their other products, or to order an Expedition stand for yourself. Check them out at xstand.com. This segment is brought to you by Xstand Tree Stands, manufacturing the lightest, most innovative ladder, climbing, and hang-on tree stands in the industry. Learn more at xstand.com. And by these fine sponsors.
Hey man, we got a sheep coming in right there, Brad.
It's all happening really quick, and out steps a big mature aoudad ram.
Alright folks, that quick, we went from talking about what we're gonna eat for dinner to seeing a heck of a ram. I mean, that was a good ram.
Excellent ram.
Out of all the rams that I've seen, and I mean, I haven't, this is my first time to hunt personally, but I've been around some aoudad and seen them. You just know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you look at him and go,
He's obvious.
that's the dude right there.
He's a stud duck.
That's the dude right there.
Yes, sir.
That's who we're after. So guys, I'm pumped, man. I mean, that was,
He's hit hard.
he's hit hard. He's carrying that front leg, so hopefully we'll be able to get on him and track him and find him here. But Troy, dude, that was awesome, man. We can actually smell what we smell like's an aoudad. You see him? Shut up. Is he down? What?
Yeah.
No way.
Piled up in a pile. I knew I could smell him. That south wind drifting him into.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna circle around the backside. There he is, piled up in the bush.
Troy here with Circle T Outfitters helped put this all together. We're here with the Renfro family and Red Mill Ranch, and this is Salt of the Earth people right here, man. We have had an absolute blast hunting here. Great rams. We've seen deer. We've seen turkeys. It's been a blast. I can't thank you guys enough for the hospitality, good times. We've had a blast. It's been a ton of fun. So thank you guys so much for all of it. It's been good. So Troy, you've been the luck charm, man. You was the guide with Jess, and you're the guide with me. Be able to knock them down, and man, thank you for your hospitality, guys. Honestly, great to meet you guys, and I'm so excited to have the opportunity to do it and to get it on such an awesome ram too. So yeah, thank you guys so much.
Well, this was an incredible hunt for Jessica and me as we're able to harvest our first ever rams on our first ever aoudad hunt.
Satan, your kingdom must come down. Satan, your kingdom must come down. I heard the voice of Jesus.
Kendall, however, wasn't able to punch a tag, and she had to go home empty-handed, but that doesn't mean the hunt wasn't a success for her in the end. So I'm reminded of Isaiah 55:8 that tells us that God's ways are not always our ways, and His thoughts are not always ours. You know, a lot of times we have an idea of how we want things to go in life, and sometimes, or really a lot of times, they don't go as planned.
Heard the voice of Jesus say, Satan, your kingdom must come down.
It's easy to forget that God is in control, and you know, His thoughts aren't always our thoughts, and His ways definitely aren't always our ways. We have to trust that God is looking out for what's best for us, even in the moments when it seems like He's not there or He's not having our best interest at heart. We have to remember He is in control. He sees the future. We have to trust Him in all things.
Then your kingdom must come down.
So maybe today you're going through a difficult time, or maybe you feel like God's just let you down. We want to encourage you. If we can be praying for you, encouraging you in your walk with the Lord, we want to do that. We want to help you any way we can. So go to our website, send us an email, let us know how we can be praying for you. Go to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, send us a message there. Let us know how we can be encouraging you and praying with you in your relationship with the Lord. God bless you, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bailey's Outdoor Shop is the official taxidermist of Final Descent Outdoors. Closed captioning brought to you by Real Avid.